So in this video, I'm going to go over how to find the equation of the line of best fit when we know 2 points. So when we have 2 points, the first step that we need to do is to find the rate of change. So we do that by finding the slope, which we know that slope is change in y, so y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we need to find the slope between these 2 points. Sometimes it helps to label them. So I would label this x1, y1, x2, y2. So I'm going to do my change in y, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which gives me negative 5 over 1, which is negative 5. So the slope of my line is negative 5. What I'm going to then do is I'm going to take negative 5, which is my slope, and I'm going to plug it in. So this is my slope. I'm going to plug it into my equation for m. And then I'm going to take my point, one of them. So I always like to pick the first one. I'm going to take my point and plug 0 in for x, and 2, which is the y coordinate, in for y, which gives me the equation 2 equals m, which I found was negative 5, times x, which is 0, and then plus b, because that's what I don't know. I don't know what b is, the y-intercept. So I'm going to go ahead and solve this equation for b, which gives me 2 equals negative 5. Negative 5 times 0 is negative 5, plus b. And I'm going to add 5 to both sides, giving me that b is 7. So the equation of my line, I'm going to replace m and b with the values I found. So my equation is y equals negative 5x plus b plus 7. All right, let's try the same thing for the next one. So I need to find my rate of change. So I need x1 and y1 and x2 and y2 to find the rate of change or the slope by doing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which gives me 5 over 5, which gives me that my rate of change is 1. So 1 is going to be the value that I substitute in for m. And then I'm going to pick one of my points. I like to pick my first one. And I'm going to plug negative 4 into the equation for x. And I'm going to plug 0 in for y. So that gives me 0 equals m I found was 1. X from my point is negative 4 plus the value of b, which is what I'm trying to find. So I go ahead and solve for b by multiplying 1 times negative 4, which is negative 4. So 0 equals negative 4 plus whatever b is. And so if I solve for b by adding 4 to both sides, I get that b is 4. So my equation is y equals m, which is 1x, plus b, which is 4. So I'd like you to try the next 2 examples on your paper. Pause the video while you do that, and when you unpause it, check to see if your answers look correct. Okay, so the 2 equations you should have gotten were y equals 2x plus 6 and y equals 10x minus 5, 45.